And we're going to do another experiment with science, Bob. This one you're going to want to pay attention to because it's really fun. And I think it's a fun activity to do with your
I love
kids.
Science Bob.
Oh, he's a gem. The man is a gem. Now, let's get to it. It's certainly an all too common occurrence now. There are two sounds in New York City, sirens and birds. It's
Yes.
kind of eerie,
Yeah.
way too common occurrence to hear the ambulance sirens. And inside one of those ambulances is from Bronx, New York, is our working hero, a paramedic for the FDNY, Elizabeth Bonilla. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Hey, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's so great to see you. We are so honored that you took time to spend with us this morning. You live in Bronx, New York. You've been a paramedic for how long?
2 years.
2 years. And you're what station house do you work out of?
Station 3 located in the Bronx. In the South
And so
section.
you're a single mom to two kids at home. How old are your kids, and how afraid are you when you go into a scene that you're going to somehow be in a position where you bring it home?
Yes, I have two children. They are 22 and 16. So they're old enough to understand what's going on. I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid to not be able to be covered up fully and bring it home to my children, especially to my oldest son who currently lives with a condition. I'm nervous every day. I'm scared every day to, bring it home. And if not for them, but for me as well. Like, I don't want to get this virus either.
Yeah, it's very scary, especially for parents who
Yeah.
have kids with a pre-existing condition. I know that. I read that you said you can almost, when you are arriving on the scene, you can almost recognize whether or not a patient has this coronavirus. How can you tell? Like, what is it that you see in them that is indicative of the virus?
So as soon as you walk through the door, it's almost like the monster, you're face to face with the monster, like the virus is talking to you, is challenging you. So you'll see people that are suffering, gasping for air, almost like suffocating. They're sweating, they're weak. You feel the heat coming from their body, they're trembling, they're discolored in the face and the extremities. Um, it's almost like their body is unable to maintain their own weight. So they're constantly laying down and they don't want to get up. Um, you see the families crying, everybody's confused, the desperation in the patient's face. You just go in there, try to stay calm and do the best that you can to help them.
Well, you're definitely at the front lines of in helping us fight this war, especially in New York. Are you in New Yorkers support each other? That's one of the great things about New York. Do you feel the love? Do you feel the support? Especially around 7 o'clock at night. I know, New Yorkers are showing their support for you guys and everybody that's putting themselves in harm's way.
Definitely, 7 o'clock at night, every day, we hear the clapping, the spoons hitting the pots, the whistles, the cheers. We get notes written from children that we place them on the wall of our station. We get little chalk notes at the ER bay while we're rolling into the ER bay at the hospitals. The meals that are sent to the station by friends and family. We hear you, we see you. Thank you for the recognition. It's fuel to our back. It keeps us going. It keeps us strong.
Mm. I noticed before we go, I noticed that you have these three really pretty, brightly colored braids in your hair, and I understand it signifies something very meaningful.
Yes, each color represents. It's a sentimental meaning to me. The blue one is for my father. The orange and green one is for my mother, and the pink one is for my aunt. I chose my hair because hair is life. And as long as they are my hair, I feel like their life is here. As long as I have braids, they will have their life and they're here with me. This is my way of keeping them close to me. I haven't seen my mother or my father for 2 months. It hurts me dearly.
It's painful. We understand that pain more than we can ever tell you. But Elizabeth, you are such an incredible, a true hero and an inspiration to all of us. And we are so grateful. We have such gratitude for you and everything you're doing for our city. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I wish you health for your family as well. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You guys stay safe as well.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Wow, she's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of silver linings that you have to find just to stay positive in this moment, and it's people like that just so brave, so.
I thought she was going to say that her kids were 2 and 5.
I know, she
like 22 and 16. I was like, okay, wow, she looks amazing.